Hi everyone, it's Justine. This is part 5 of the series Fashion Drawing for Beginners, which you can find on my YouTube channel. We have already done the front view and the side view. Today we're tackling the back view, which is the hardest one. As usual, we're using our template that we place underneath the sheet of paper we're drawing on. I start by marking the position where the shoulders will be, the waistline, the crotch or the hip line, the knees, the ankles, and the bottom of the body. Remember to stay on the plumb line, which is the vertical line on my template in the middle. You guys are familiar with the proportions by now, so I'm going to proceed differently today. I'm going to draw the girl in full, and then I'll analyze it with you again, and I will tell you which details you need to pay extra attention to because it's the back view. Now we're starting again with the review of the specificities of the back view. We're starting at the top. So here you see the neckline is really high. It starts much higher than the chin level. Here, that's the first vertebra of my spine. That's the spine, which you see from the back. Here, the torso seen from behind is in front of the arms, right? So that's the torso. Very important. Here, between the hips and the legs, you don't have really a limit. So to say, it's a smooth going over from one to the next. Here, that's a fine thing. That's the knee, which sticks a little bit on the inside, right? Here, you have the back of the knee, it starts up on both sides. But this part is thinner than this part because here you have the bone. That's just a little mark to look pretty. Here you have the outside of this muscle, which you see in the back, just as in the front. Here you have the second muscle that's less marked and a bit lower. You have the same on the other side. And the foot, actually the foot looks a little bit awkward from the back, doesn't it? But if you look at yourself in a mirror, it actually looks like that. You can't really say it's a foot. Here you have a little bone sticking out on the inside. You have the outside bone, which is more marked. And then the foot from the back just looks like that. She's barefoot, right? Then the elbow has a little bit a mark for the bone. That's it, technically. And here you suggest a little bit of shadow here, unless she's dressed, and then you won't see that, obviously. Things to pay attention to from the back. Clothes will go from the top like this. Shoulders will go towards the inside like that, if you want to put her top. The legs, if you want her to wear swimsuit, is going to be rounded like this. Now we're going over everything again in marker, and that's a chance to correct and thin up stuff that I might have done wrong. I'm starting with the hair. This really doesn't matter, but it's just a high bun. Hair like this, hair like this. I haven't mentioned that's the hair ends somewhere here, right? It doesn't cover the whole back part of your neck. The ears. The neck. The shoulders. So far so good. I start here with the torso because that's the part that's in front. I make her waist a little bit thicker because it was really, really thin. Here on the hips, I'm going to take out a little bit. Because she's really muscly. I like sporty girl. What can I do? Here I start on the inside. And I like this muscle, so I'm leaving it the way it is. Here I start on the inside as well. Inside muscle to the ankle. Inside bone, outside bone. The rest of the foot. That's the Achilles thing. I don't know how to call it in English. I do the other leg before I tackle the arm parts. A bit thinner. The knee, the outside. I went a little bit too fast here, but oh well. And then the arms. The elbow is at the level of the waist. In the back view, it's a little bit higher. You see this bone is a little bit higher than the waistline. Forearms. The hand. The other arm. Elbow. Forearm. So, like this. My vertebra. And a nice and thin spine. So that's Our Lady seen from the back. Designers don't really like to use this pose because it's a bit awkward to draw. You wonder how the bum looks like, how the feet are supposed to look like, how to do the neck, but you see that if you know what to pay attention to, it's perfectly doable. I really hoped you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumb up, and if you watched until here, do so as well. Now, write me in the comments which pose I should draw next, because now we've done the front, the side, and the back, now we can do anything. So write me your wishes and I'll see what I can do. Do subscribe to this channel so you also know when the video is online. And since I just mentioned them, you'll find here the tutorial to draw the front view and the tutorial to draw the side view, so you guys can practice until next week. I'll see you on Sunday next week for a new video, and until then, keep drawing, keep creating, and take care. Bye bye.